In the exciting world of drag racing, where every second counts and rivalries run hot, few tales grab attention like that of a rising star making a bold change. Austin Prock has become a big name in the NHRA Funny Car division, known for his quick starts and steady wins. Yet, as the 2025 season wrapped up, a big surprise hit the fans. Prock, together with his dad Jimmy and brother Thomas, decided to part ways with John Force Racing JFR. This came fresh off 2 straight championship titles in 2024 and 2025, turning it into one of the biggest shocks in recent NHRA news. Austin Prock's path in pro drag racing began with high hopes and soon grew into real power on the track. Coming from a family tied deeply to the sport, his father Jimmy has years as a top crew chief. Prock stepped in strong from the start. He linked up with JFR back in 2019, first handling top fuel cars before moving to Funny Car in 2023. With help from his family and the famous John Force, Prock piled up 21 wins in his career, all while with JFR. His tag as the Prock Rocket fit perfectly, showing off his fast runs and sharp skills that always tested the edges of what was possible. The years 2024 and 2025 stood out as peak times for Prock. In 2024, he grabbed his first Funny Car world title, beating out others with a run of strong finishes that proved his talent and the team's smart setups. Then in 2025, he held onto that crown, making it clear his wins were built to last. These 2 titles in a row not only locked in Prock as a leading driver, but also shone a light on the tight bond he shared with JFR. Started by John Force, who has 16 championships under his belt, the team has always been a major force in NHRA, famous for its close-knit feel and drive to win no matter what. Still, even strong teams can hit a turning point. On November 24th, 2025, JFR made it official with a clear statement about the split. They pointed out the 2 NHRA Mission Foods Drag Racing Series Funny Car World titles they won together. John Force spoke up, saying, "We're really proud of what we did with the Prock family. I wish them the best, and I get that their choice to go forward is just how things work in our line of business." Both sides kept it polite and positive, with no signs of hard feelings, just a shared nod that it was time to try new things. This news didn't drop from thin air. Talk had been building online and among racing folks as early as November 22nd, 2025. People on social sites and fan groups were chatting about hints that Austin, Jimmy, and Thomas might look for fresh starts, maybe with a different group. Drag racing circles are tight, so whispers spread quick. By the official word, everyone was already guessing. What led to this breakup after so much success? Both the team and the Prock stayed light on details, focusing more on thanks and good wishes. But looking closer at the situation points to some likely causes. JFR has dealt with tough times lately. John Force, the team's leader and star driver, had a serious brain injury from a crash, sparking worries about what lies ahead for the group. Now at 76, his health issues could have played into plans for the team's path. On top of that, other big changes hit. Brittany Force, John's daughter and a top fuel racer, said she was taking a break to build her family, and John stepped back from driving himself. These moves might have shaken things up, leading the Procks to think about their own next steps. Money matters always factor in for racing teams too. Sponsors and running costs add up big in NHRA, and JFR has seen its share of highs and lows there. Some people in the know think the Procks got stronger deals from elsewhere or just wanted more say in how things ran, like tuning the cars. Jimmy Prock, as the crew chief, was key to their wins, drawing from past work with teams like Tasca Racing. The family's choice could come from wanting to start fresh, free from the set ways at JFR. One big guess floating around is that the Procks could join Bob Tasca 3's setup for 2026. Tasca, another funny car racer with Ford support, has teased some major news for mid-January 2026. If this happens, it might grow Tasca's team into a bigger operation with more cars, adding new spark to the races. As of early January 2026, nothing is set in stone, but it matches the Prock style. They love tackling new tests and finding better ways. This change shakes up NHRA in a real way. JFR has been a core part of the sport for years, helping grow new drivers and break records. Without the Procks, they'll need to fill important spots, they soon named Alexis DeJoria and Jordan Vandergriff as new drivers to keep 4 cars going in 2026. For Prock himself, this opens a fresh page. At only 30, he has lots of years left to race, and his exit might change how teams work together across the whole series. Fans are split on the news. Some view it as a normal step in a tough sport where chances often trump staying put. Others fret about JFR's days ahead without the Prock know-how. On spots like Reddit and Facebook, chats go from cheering Prock on to wondering if the team can last. It's plain to see, drag racing thrives on its people just as much as its fast cars, and twists like this keep everyone hooked. As we look to the 2026 NHRA season, the buzz is building. Can Prock keep up his hot streak on a new team? Will JFR hold its top spot with fresh faces? The answers will come out on the strip, where raw speed decides it all. Right now, this split reminds us that even after big wins, shifts happen. Austin Prock's run with JFR might be done, but what he and his family did will stick in drag racing's story forever. Thinking back on this, it's good to see how ties and racing shift over time. Prock's big moments came from group effort, new ideas, and that special spark in the sport. As he heads into what's next, the whole NHRA crowd will keep an eye out, ready to watch one of its top talents shine on. This isn't just a swap of people. It's a key turn that might rework old matchups and game plans. If the talk about Tasca pans out, his team gets a sure bet for wins, while JFR works to adjust and stay strong. What makes NHRA great is how you never know what's coming, and this mix-up piles on more thrill for fans everywhere. In the end, Austin Prock's tale is about growing and reaching higher. From a fresh face filling tough roles to a champ twice over now setting his own course, his work captures what drag racing is all about. When the cars fire up again in 2026, the focus will be sharp on the Prock family's new spot and their ongoing mark on the sport they hold dear.